Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shyna Kohli and this is my channel Enhancing Beauties. So I'm here with this beautiful pinky kind of wedding guest makeup look that I carried as a wedding guest in one of the Chandigarh's wedding, which is the vlog that you have seen and you have requested this video, and this hairstyle video is coming up in the next one. So let's get started. Starting out with properly moisturizing my face using the Cetaphil face moisturizer. I totally love it because it's good for acne prone skin and it's not at all greasy or oily, and I'm moisturizing my face properly with this Cetaphil moisturizer using the circular motions all around my face. Next, we are taking this L'Oreal based Magic primer, which does wonders to the skin, and it's really important to apply before makeup, and I am applying it on my T-zone and all other usual areas. And I am taking these steps before my eye makeup so that the moisturizer and primer properly settles down in my skin until and unless I am done with my eye makeup. Now I'm starting with this eye makeup and using this LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Natural and applying it as my base. Wait a minute, someone is calling me. For the perfect base, you need to apply the base again and again, and you want your eye base to be white like canvas so that your colors pop up on your eyes. This time I have skipped using PAC setting powder and I'm using this Laura Mercier setting powder, taking this fluffier brush and dipping it into the powder and setting my base using this so that my base doesn't crease. I tend to crease a lot under my eye area because I am very expressive through my eyes, so I have stopped using PAC as it can't stop my creasing under eye. Using this my most favorite 144 eyeshadow palette from Makeup Revolution and taking this tapered flat fluffy brush which is tapered at the top, and using this we're gonna take this pink color, a warm pink color, and we're gonna place this color into our crease. We'll use this brush just to place the color. It's placing the color above the crease line and on the outer corner of my eye. Above the crease line in the backward and forward motion and outer corner of my eye, the way you can see over here. Doing the same on the other eye. I'm using this brush only to place the eyeshadow. That's it. I'm not gonna blend I'm not gonna blend using this one. I will blend using the fluffier brush. Now I'm taking this fluffy brush and blending all the harsh lines and all the harsh edges of the eyeshadow. Just make sure how I'm blending it. Just watch it. I'm using the circular motions to blend the edges, the end of the eyeshadow, like edges. Yeah, can you understand that what I'm trying to tell you? Please, if yes, comment down below. Fast forwarding the motion and that mosquito fish. The key is only to blend well, and that will give the beautiful transition of colors itself. It took me like 15 minutes to do both my eyes. Next, I'm using again that same brush. I am cleaning it on my wrist to get rid of any kind of last used color, and taking this purple color, beautiful purple color, bright purple color from this palette, and I'm gonna place onto my outer corners of eye, just little inside, little before the previous color. Like you can see, I am placing the color little before the previous color and only on the outer edge of my eye. I am making every step which is possible to be in slow motion to make you understand. Then I am blending it right there in dragging motions and then taking it into the crease line, not above the crease line, into the crease line. Until and unless I'm not happy with what I want, what kind of intensity of the color I want, I'll keep placing the color right there and then keep on blending it. Blend, 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 blend. Please, please, please make sure the blending is the key, and it's all upon you how much intensity you want, and for that you can keep on placing the color and blend. So I am using the circular motions to blend the color right there, not moving it anywhere, not here, not there, and I'm blending it right there and then dragging it a little inside the crease. Now taking that fluffy brush, cleaning it on my wrist and blending that outer edge of my eye to get rid of any kind of harsh edges. Again, going with that same tapered fluffy brush and cleaning it on my wrist to get rid of the last used color, and taking this grayish black kind of color, and I'm gonna place it carefully right near my lash line, just right there, like right near my lash line and on the outer edge of my eye, but not at all covering the whole purple part. You can see how I am doing it. The black color is a very tricky color to play with, so you have to be careful while using this. If you're not okay and you're kind of beginner, you can skip this black eyeshadow part, but to increase the intensity and to give a beautiful transition of colors, I love using black as like a game changer. And you can see how I am blending that color right there on that place itself. I'm not even dragging it into my crease, I'm just blending it right there where I placed. The key for the perfect blending is to blend in circular motions. Blend in circular motions only. Please, please, please. Don't forget the circular motions. It gives the perfect blending. Once I was happy with what my eyes looked like, and I went over again with the purple color from that palette using this fluffier brush, and I'm gonna blend the outer edges using this purple color and using this fluffy brush because I don't want to get rid of the purple. And yeah, now taking a flat applicator brush and taking this beautiful magenta kind of pink color from the palette and placing it right above my eyeballs, right into the center of my eyelids, this way in a dragging motion, downward dragging motion, as you can see. Just in the center of my eyelids. Doing the same on the other one. I keep building up the color until and unless I'm not satisfied with the shade. Now taking this beautiful light pink glittery color from the palette and applying it just right above that magenta color and near my upper lash line. This gives a beautiful blink to that magenta color. Next, moving on to my most favorite PAC eyeshadow palette, I'm taking this gold bronze shimmery highlighting color and using that small flat applicator brush and highlighting my inner corners of the eyes. The way you can see over here, I'm using dragging motions from outside to inside to apply this color, and it really changed the look and I am loving it. I'm gonna do all my lower lash line thing after my makeup is done, because if I do it now it will be washed off by the time, as I have to do the concealer thing also. Now moving on to this, my most favorite hyper glossy Maybelline liquid eyeliner, which is my most favorite and the most cheapest one, and drawing the liner, which is the most trickiest part for me when I have done some sort of eyeshadow, because I love to keep my eyeliner winged. And as you can see how I am doing it over here, I'm drawing the liner along with my upper lash line and then winging it outside and then bringing down the edge and joining it to my lower lash line, and then filling up any kind of gaps if left. I am not like fast forwarding this step because I want you to see how much time I take to do my eyeliner. It's the trickiest part for me at this point of time when I have done some sort of eyeshadow, because we have to coordinate our eyeliner with the eyes shadows look. And yeah, moving on to this Lakme Absolute Voluminous Mascara, which is my next favorite in the mascaras options, and it really like volumizes my lashes. It keeps my lashes soft and they doesn't clumps, and It is my top favorite now. I have seen that pack is not a waterproof mascara, so I have stopped using that, but this one is actually a waterproof one. I never used to do my eyebrows, but now I have started doing it because it changes the look. So I'm using this Natio eyebrow kit, and first using the spoolie which is there in that kit only, and brushing off my eyebrow hair. Then next taking this angular brush from that same palette and using this middle brown color to make my brows. And wait a minute, someone is calling me. Yes, getting back, I'm just enhancing and outlining the original edge of my eyebrows and just enhancing the arc. I'm making it a little pointed upwards. Like you can see, I'm brushing just where my original eyebrow line is present and then enhancing my arc into a kind of V shape and then dragging it down to my original eyebrow. This way is a way how I have started doing my eyebrows, and I am loving it these days because it really changes the look. कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँचा देता है, eyebrows का बनाना ही आपकी look एकदम change कर देता है. Try it. I must say try it. Next, starting out with the base, I'm using this LA Girls Orange Concealer to hide any sort of pigmentation around my lips. And yeah, this is the usual step that I do in every makeup look, so I don't have to explain it to you much why I do, how I do. There's just a little change this time, and I'm using this color bar makeup removing wipes and removing my lipstick as I had applied earlier, and this was the useless step. Next, I'm taking the bucket filled with water and dipping my beauty blender into it and making it damp, because I have to use a damp beauty blender all the time to get the flawless finish, airbrush finish. Now I am dabbing it all over where I have applied the orange concealer. There's a new step that I have carried out in my base routine is I use this concealer above that orange concealer to make it more flawless, and then blending it with the beauty blender again, which is damped. This way you can really see the change, how it makes my pigmentation look flawless. I'll keep doing it until and unless I'm not satisfied with the coverage. Now moving on to my most trusted foundation, which is PAC foundation. The shade number and everything will be linked down below. I'm taking out the pumps on the back of my hand, and the best way to get the full coverage of the foundation is to dot it all over your face like this, and then taking the damped beauty blender and blending it all in. This is the best way to get the best coverage out of your foundation. Since PAC is a kind of medium coverage foundation, but it is buildable. Now I'm taking that same concealer and cleaning out the edges of my eyebrows, and it really defines the shape of your eyebrows much more better than before. And these are a few extra steps that I have added into my routine, and now using a small beauty blender and blending it all right there only. in dabbing motions. I felt the arc of my left eyebrow was not okay and it washed off with the concealer. So I am enhancing it a little more and redoing my eyebrow. I hope guys you are able to understand what kind of steps I explain, because I know how I do it, how I explain. So now taking that same concealer, which is LA Girl Pro Concealer in shade Natural, and applying it under my eyes to highlight my under eye area. And the next new thing that I have discovered, that I have taken up as a new step in my routine, is that I don't drag my concealer totally below my eye where I have creases, because the concealer tend to crease under my eye much more, as I've already told you. And now I'm using this small beauty blender to blend it all in. But the next thing which I have started doing is that I have started doing it one by one. First one eye and then the second eye. Make sure you blend the concealer while looking upwards. Now I'm using that Laura Mercier baking powder or translucent powder and baking my under eye area, just because I want to carry it for the whole day. Now moving on to the other eye and doing the same. So I have actually changed this kind of step in my base routine, that I am doing one by one so that my under eye doesn't crease. And yeah, the usual thing, dabbing using the damped beauty blender and blending it all, and then baking it using the translucent powder, which is from which is from Laura Mercier, because PAC is not helping me out to keep away the creases of my under eye area. And yeah, now baking it up. After baking it all, I am going to use the highlighter and concealer and highlight all other usual areas: forehead, the bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, and my chin, and under the area where I have to do the contouring. This way, yeah, I have to do contouring here, so I'll highlight right there. This way my contour will look sharp and crisp and really gives me a defined face shape. Blending it all using that same beauty blender, which is the small one. You can use the big one also, that's your choice, it does the same thing, but I feel comfortable using the small one. I bought this from Forever 21 and it works wonders for me. Now even baking under my contour area where I highlighted to make it more crisp. Taking a little bit on the edge of that square blender and baking my nose also, and taking a bit on my forehead, like setting up all the areas that we have highlighted. Now taking off the big fluffy brush and dusting off all that powder. I even noticed that PAC does give some sort of white powdery thing after you dust it off, so it's 50-50 from my side for PAC. Laura Mercier does far better job than the PAC one. Our face is all set. Now the time for the cream changer, and it's contouring using this Bahama Mama, my favorite formula. That day I actually
contoured as well as bronzed my face because it was kind of a day look. And yeah, just taking an angular contour brush.
Blending it properly gives the perfect bronzed and contour look. So I am blending it using the circular motions.
Taking Makeup Revolution Cream Blush Palette and taking up this beautiful second number blush. Most favorite way of using this cream blush palette is using this beauty blender and finding up a clean side like this. This is the clean side. Dipping it in hair like this, and with a very light hand. I have to use this on my face with a very light hand. Very light hand. Very light hand. Smile and like this. I think I went a lot overboard, but no, never mind. We're gonna blend. If you ever went overboard with your blush and you're like worried about it, take that concealer thing. Take the blender on which you used concealer and just go overboard that. This is the best way to reduce the effect of your blush. This will tone down with the time.
I felt that I need to bronze a little more, and I went again with that Bahama Mama bronzer, one of my favorite, and blending it all.
I'm happy with what my look has come out to be, like contoured and bronzed and blushed. The next that I have to do is contour my nose, which is taking the same Bahama Mama and an angular small brush, and yeah.
I start contouring from the starting of my eyebrow and dragging it down to the end where my tip of nose is present and shaping up my tip, dragging it down till the tip of my nose and then shaping it up into a round shape the way it is actually, and then blending it using my fingers. So I hope I was able to explain it to you how I do it. Using the same small blender, I'm cleaning out the center of my nose, the bridge of my nose.
All set. Eyes, eyebrows, contour, and yeah, forgot to contour my jawline.
same concealer blender and cleaning out the highlighted area under my contour to make it little bit crisp. Just dragging that blender, and
this way the contour looks sharp and on point. Last but not the least, my most favorite Milani's lipstick, which is in shade 63 Matte Diva. I am in love with this shade. In love, like.
this lip color is super duper matte, and look at the color. It's beautiful.
My most favorite one is the Mascara highlighter, which is Fats, shade number 01, and a beautiful silvery highlighter, which is my favorite. You all know how much I use this one. And
Then highlighting the usual areas, the tip of my lips, the cupid's bow, the chin, and my forehead. And I actually forgot to highlight my nose, which I'll do in the next step at the last. Now took a small brush which I used for my eyeshadows and like highlighting my brow bone also.
flat fluffy brush and taking the crease color, which is this pink, and taking that color down in the lower crease line.
This is what I was telling you, that I carry on these steps at the last once my base is complete, because so that the eyeshadow doesn't wash off with concealer.
A little of that purple one, on the outer corner of your lash line.
Doing this completes my whole eye makeup look, and the look came out to be so beautiful. It was better than what I did actually in real.
Applicator brush again and going in with the PAC's highlighter color that I have applied on the corner and highlighting my lower lash line also. This way.
So here I was chatting with my bhabhi, and now I'm using this Faces eye pencil, black eye pencil, which is so super duper black, and just applying it in my lower waterline. Setting up all by using my MAC's Prep and Prime spray, and then taking that damped beauty blender and dabbing it all into my skin so that there's no powderiness. The hairstyle that I did with this makeup look will be coming up in the next video, because I didn't want this video to be quite long, which it has been already. And yeah, this was the look.
This Stella glitter and taking a bit of glitter on my finger, little bit, a really little bit, and just dabbing it a bit on the eyelids. Next, while touching up, I always go over with my eyeliner again, because while applying eyelashes, your liner gets removed. And yeah, last, mascara. Using mascara, I'm clearing up the spoolie so that there is no fallout on my face. And yeah, so this was the exact look that I carried for my that I carried for the Chandigarh wedding, which you people requested a lot. And this was the hairstyle, this was the makeup, and yeah, I forgot that I always touch up using my highlighter, and I love going overboard with this. Love a good highlighting face. Whoa. Love this highlighter, seriously.
I was really happy with what the look came out to be, and like really look at that. It's so beautiful. So
I'm done. So if you liked these type of looks, you can carry these looks on any kind of party, occasion or wedding, and this is one of the kind of wedding guest look. So if you really liked what I have done to my face, and if you are like satisfied with the steps that I explained to you people, so please give it a big thumbs up, big thumbs up. इस वीडियो को कम से कम 100 लाइक्स दो अगर आपको ये वीडियो बहुत अच्छी लगी है, बिकॉज अगर आप ऐसा करोगे तो ही मैं encourage होंगी, बूस्टअप होंगी नई वीडियोस लाने के लिए. So if you really like this video, like this makeup look, and like this hairstyle too, so please like, give a big thumbs up, share and subscribe to my channel for more such upcoming videos. So I informed on Instagram that I'll be posting one video per week. This just because I'm getting busy these days. I have a lot of work going at my home, so I have to cope up with my studies, with my YouTube and all other homely things. So if you are happy with it and you are not having any sort of problem and you like what I showed to you, so please subscribe, like and share to my channel. I love you people so much for that, and yeah, that is what I want to tell you. Okay, bye bye. Forgot to enhance my mark, and I love matching my lip color with my mark. Yes, I'm complete with this.